Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I'm Andy Signor, and the Emmys were last night, hosted by Jimmy Kimmel, in what is now known as the lowest rated Emmys of all time. Ouch. Wow. I mean, it was up against Sunday Night Football in the NBA playoffs. To be fair, however, it drew 5.1 million viewers, down 14% from last year's event, according to early estimates from Nielsen, so it could go up a little bit more. But man, that's the lowest viewership of any Emmy ceremony in television history. Whew, yeah, look, I saw it, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit, and I'm going to share this clip of Anthony Anderson that is just like, what was going on? It's the most cringe-inducing clip I've seen in a long time. Before I get there, I will give the ceremony one positive, okay? I will try and find one positive in it, and that is that they actually just technically pulled it off. I was impressed from doing this all remotely, having everybody Skype in. I was impressed they were able to do that. That's a positive. They had this interesting, cool thing where they obviously couldn't give Emmys to everybody who was nominated sitting around. They had for the major categories, but some of the other ones, they had to put out like boxes. And so some of the boxes were empty and some of the boxes had the Emmy. And obviously they knew which boxes to give to the winners, and the people who got the boxes didn't know. So that way when they won, the box could open and the Emmy would pop out. And that was cool. That looked like a cool experiment, scientific thing that they pulled off. And from that point of view, like from a technical thing, yay, high marks, good job, Emmys team. However, from an overall like show perspective, like I think we're all really zoomed out. We don't want to watch Zoom ceremonies anymore. I'm done. It's enough is enough. And even though they tried and had a few, people very close in front of each other, I think nobody really wants to watch Hollywood pat itself on the back with everything else going around the world right now. Finally, some sports are back, and if they're going to watch anything, they're going to watch the playoffs or football. But it's a terrible timing to release this edition. But the hypocrisy of Hollywood. Like, yeah, they tell us all not to do anything, not to go outside, to be respectful, and then they make exceptions to throw little Emmy parties with their friends to see if they can win and dress up. I wasn't having it. It was weird to watch, but nothing was weirder to watch than Anthony Anderson, in which I'm just shocked how people are. Guys, this is the powerful speech he gave. Guys, look at this. Powerful Emmy speech. The powerful BLM speech that Anthony Anderson delivered last night. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this powerful speech with Jimmy Kimmel? Here we go. They're going to start the bit by doing a bit of, I thought we weren't going to do this bit. It's my favorite bit at the Emmys, I thought we weren't going to do this bit. You know what I'm talking about? This, watch.
Because in rehearsal, I thought we decided that we're just
we have a record number of Black Emmy nominees this year, which is great.
Okay, so far, serious. Now, I want you to tell me, the viewer, am I missing something? I didn't see this as powerful. I saw this as checking a box, but then leaning into it almost to the point of satire. It just felt so cringy and odd and awkward. So I want you to tell me if you felt that way. If you see, and there's someone watching this, you'll see their commentary as well. But stay tuned. Here we go.
This is the part where the white people start to applaud.
Oh.
And nod.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Jimmy. These Emmys would have been All-Star.
Did you catch that?
These Emmys would have been NBA All-Star Weekend. And what?
Okay, hold on. Because it's important we catch all this. First of all, that's the first tell that obviously this was all written and it's clearly a bit. But look at this again.
We have a record number of Black Emmy nominees this year.
That's true.
Which is great.
It is great.
This is the part where the white people start to applaud.
Oh.
What?
And nod.
Oh.
What the
What the
these Emmys would have been All-Star. These Emmys would have been NBA All-Star Weekend and Wakanda, all wrapped into one. This was supposed to be the blackest Emmys ever. Y'all wouldn't have been able to handle how black it was going to be. But because of... We can't even get in the damn building.
Bud Light.
Well, thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, these Emmys would have been so black, it would have been like hot sauce in your purse black. It would have been Howard University homecoming black. It would have been you fit the description black.
Well, I'm sorry that it wasn't that. It would have been great. It really would have.
We would have had speeches quoting our great poets like Maya Angelou.
I mean, at this point,
Langston Hughes,
he seems like he's parroting
Cardi B.
what it would have been.
Wop, Jimmy.
Right?
Oh, the song.
They censored that, not me.
Totally. Yeah, right.
But,
right.
but instead of that sexy melanated energy, here I am, alone in a sterilized green room, trying not to sneeze on a llama. What a damn shame.
Actually, an alpaca.
Don't white-splain it to me, Jimmy.
Sorry.
It should have been a pit bull.
What? Don't white-splain it to me. It should have been a pit bull? Why should it have been a pit bull? What's happening here? What? Am I the only one who this is not powerful? This is weird. This was like attempting to do a BLM. I got to be careful how many times I can say that. You can't say it over and over again because then you get limited here on YouTube. But it's like the BLM moment of the show, which yes, a lot of black nominees. That's worth noting. Okay, but what on earth is he doing here? And with Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, shit.
But not tonight. No, not tonight. This isn't what it should have been,
He's
Jimmy.
so
But
uncomfortable.
you know what? I'm still rooting for everybody black. Because black stories, black performances, and black lives matter. Say it with me, Jimmy. Black lives matter. Louder, Jimmy.
Black lives matter.
Louder, Jimmy. Say it so that Mike Pence can hear it.
Black lives matter.
That's right. And because Black Lives Matter, black people will stay at home tonight to be safe, which is fine because guess what? Y'all don't know how to light us anyway.
He just...
No.
You don't know how to light us anyway? It was really... look at him. He's just smirking the whole time. And then he gets into all right, now let's do this.
Jimmy,
Goes to do the thing. And this whole thing was obviously prearranged. And I don't understand what the goal was. Here you have Anthony Anderson trying to do this moment. And he's doing it with a guy, let's not forget, who has been hard with controversy over doing this. Who he's now had, they forced him to apologize, which he then did. And then he went on vacation this summer. And no mention of this. To not joke on yourself, or at least make a point of this, to me was such a missed opportunity on Jimmy Kimmel's part. And then for Anthony Anderson to not call it out, I guess not wanting this to be a powerful speech, as they all are saying across the media, the powerful speech. He didn't want to try and do that, but then he'll make all the other jokes he made. I just think this was such a weird, cringe-inducing moment that I don't know what was going on. This didn't feel like a powerful BLM speech to me. It felt like he then went on and on to joke about how black is it? Oh, it's this black. Where it was what, really? That's what we're doing right now? Okay. It's not funny. Nothing he did there was funny. Was anything funny to you? But yet was he not supposed, did I miss that? And that was the seriousness of it? And then just forcing Jimmy to chant and all the things he was doing. Clap now, Jimmy. This is what you got to do now. That also felt like a little bit of a satire of just how some people feel this movement is sort of, you have to follow along and say it now and support it and say the words or you're not a supporter. Say it or you don't support it. Say it or you don't support it is a real thing that's happening out there. So for Anthony Anderson to sort of demand that he say it and then politicize it so Mike Pence can hear you, this was weird. The tone of this was all over the place. I don't know what the hell was going on. Can you guys figure it out? I like Anthony Anderson. I really do. I love To Tell the Truth. Fantastic show if you ever watch with your family. Him and Mama Doris there trying to figure out who's telling the truth of three other people that are there. It's a really fun show that we do enjoy watching week to week. And I've never had a problem with him. I think he's funny. Jimmy Kimmel, I like Jimmy Kimmel when he was not afraid to make jokes like this, right? This feels like a satire of the movement and sort of how far it gets that Jimmy Kimmel would normally make. But then he's sitting there yeah, whatever I'm supposed to say, And he's lost his edge to me. He used to have an edge to him. If you remember him from the Man Show and stuff, he would always be the first one to sort of make that joke that's inappropriate. And so I like that Jimmy. I like that Jimmy wasn't afraid, and now it feels like Jimmy is very afraid. And this whole segment felt like, okay, let's do a bit where Anthony Anderson just scares Jimmy. Ha 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 ha! Because that'll be great for BLM. What's going on? Who wrote this? What was this? Can you guys illuminate me? Please tell me down in the comments below or hit me up on social media if you saw this, or obviously you just did if you have thoughts on this, or if you watched the Emmys and had thoughts on that in general. Share them all down below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Join the Popcorn Planeteers, the community here, by hitting this button, or check out some of these other videos. Thank you so much for supporting the channel here, and stay tuned for more on Popcorn Planet.